What's Your Poison? Hey guys, welcome back to What's Your Poison? This is part 1 of a 3-part series I'm doing on Vino and Virginity. This is Moxie, and we're just going to dive right in. This has actually been a pretty hotly anticipated episode, or series of episodes, I guess. And I'm going to be playing an interview I did with a 24-year-old virgin I know. I actually work with her. And funny enough, this episode was her idea. So we get a little tipsy on red wine and talk about everything from her upbringing to the reason she has stayed a virgin and whether or not she plans to stay that way for any length of time. We also get into a lot of kind of random topics. It's all very conversational, so I didn't cut it up too much, but they're going to be about 40 minutes apiece. So I'm just going to launch right in. The next couple episodes, I'll be reading listener-submitted stories, so you guys have a little bit extra time, a couple more days to submit those to me. You can email me at whatsyourpoisonshow@gmail.com, or you can text me at 757-528-2266. That's 757-52-TABOO. And I will keep you as anonymous as you want. You can also just let me know if I can use your name, anything you want, but I will keep you anonymous if you want. It's funny, most people want to stay anonymous. I don't really get it, but hey, it's your prerogative. So I have several stories already, but I can always use some more. And I'll also be going into how virginity even came to matter, because it's basically just a construct. Doesn't really serve a purpose. So I'm just going to launch right into this interview and let me know what you think. Alrighty, we are here with our 24-year-old virgin.
Hi.
So introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm a 24-year-old virgin. I'm 24, and I'm a virgin.
And your name?
My name's Mandy.
Okay, that's what I was getting at there.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, so never done it.
No.
This is
Never.
a really nice dichotomy we have going here, because I have
A lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
So, you know a lot of my exploits.
Yes.
Moving quickly on from that, that's a story for a later date.
It's okay.
I think we are going to start at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So, did your parents ever tell you anything about sex? Like, what was sex like in your household growing up?
So, actually, and this is super surprising to people, but, like, my parents were pretty open about sex.
Very nice.
So I got the birds and the bees talk pretty early, and then, like, we got it around Christmas time when I think I was, like, 7 or 8.
Merry Christmas.
And my sister and I got it at the same time. She's about, like, a year. She's close in age to me, so we kind of got it at the same time, and we made, like, our large stuffed Santa and Mrs. Claus, like, have sex.
Oh my god.
And we were like, look, they're having sex. And they were just, like, kissing. But their crotches were touching.
Oh,
and we were like, they're having sex.
Did your parents see that and that's what triggered the talk, or was
No,
that
it was
after
like
the talk?
it was us like snickering, like.
Oh, okay.
They're having sex.
So it wasn't like you brought something up and your parents were like, oh shit, we have to address this now?
No, I think it was. I don't even know. It could have been like we saw a scene. It wasn't anything traumatic that caused it. I think it kind of just like happened. But they've been like super open.
Well, that's good.
Otherwise, my parents have a great relationship. They're still great relationships, but yeah, they fight, but they're still married. After
that in and of
25
itself
years,
is kind of amazing. Yeah.
They've told us all when we were conceived.
All right.
They're not hippies, but
Jesus Christ, that's organization.
Yeah,
How
they're
the hell?
not hippies, but we were all planned,
Oh.
and like I think they
Okay.
just I don't know. I think like we cuddle a lot. Like it's not like weird, and they're not hippies about it. Like they definitely aren't making out in front of us, but like my dad will grab my mom's ass.
That's
my
so
dad's like
sweet.
a grown up frat boy.
I love
so
that.
like yeah, so like but my mom when they moved me into college my freshman year. We were staying at this hotel, and it had just been redone, and, like, I was, like, cuddling in between them, and I was like, this is our last night, and my mom was like, Amanda, you were conceived in this hotel, and I was like,
oh my god.
Cool. Thanks. And I'm sure from their perspective, they were like, we're sending her off to be a whore.
They don't know you're a virgin?
I think they assume I've lost it by now.
I would.
Everyone does.
That's why you're here.
Yeah. Should you give like a lowdown of what the vibe I give off? Because I don't think I give off virgin vibes.
You don't. When I told Alyssa that I was doing this, she goes, "Oh my god, really?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, she didn't know?
No, not a clue.
Yeah, I don't tell people, but I also don't hide it.
Well, no, and that's the thing. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to hide, but it's like, you kind of just expect it to be the case. So when it's not...
You don't expect people to be like, oh, it just hasn't happened for me yet.
No, and especially someone who is so flirty and outspoken, and...
Oh, yeah.
You're on dating apps.
And I'm a pervert.
You're a total perv, which is one of the reasons we get along, so... Mm-hmm. Might be the only reason we get along, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're very different.
Yeah, quite. Quite. But that's okay. So that's interesting. I think that's probably why you didn't go off the deep end, though, because your parents were so open about it.
Oh, yeah. Like, they were so accepting. I didn't, like, there was no indication of, like, needing to rebel.
Exactly. It's like, kids having wine with dinner in France.
Yeah, like, I was that weird kid that, like, I was in the Jesus cult for fun. Like, I liked it. Like, I did
Oh my god.
I did youth group, but, like, I elected to do it. It was not encouraged.
You're not religious, though.
I'm more spiritual now, but, like, and I guess a part of why nothing happened in high school could have been that, because I was pretty religious, but not in, like, a super moral way, but in more like I actually genuinely believed. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it was weird. It's fun. It doesn't...
You hear stuff about, like, youth group and Bible camp and, like, Catholic schools about,
Freaking loved Bible camp, dude.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you hear wild stories,
the singing, ugh.
And you were there for the singing, not the sex.
No. Oh my gosh, there was no sex.
But that's the thing. You always hear stories about...
Oh yeah, how about so many people are like,
yeah,
I got fingered at Bible camp.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely fell for all the counselors, though. Like, I was like that thirsty girl who was like, I'm gonna marry him. Well, I'm a thirsty hoe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm a tease.
So, one of the things we had talked about is how, when you get drunk, you expect your barriers to come down and you expect...
Oh, yeah.
To fuck. And then you sober up and you're mad at yourself that it didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Okay.
I'm like, so I've never blacked out. I've never had the fun experience of waking up the next morning and being like, what the did I do?
Not always fun.
No, but I've never had the ability to completely lose, like, have my inhibitions be gone. But, like, I've definitely done stupid things, but it's almost just, like, for fun. I'm like, I can use the excuse of, like, I'm drinking to just do it, but I know full well what I'm doing.
That's awesome. I sometimes think that's more fun because then you do remember it.
And, like, when I tell the story, I'm like, I was drunk. But, like, actually, the decision-making behind it was fully realized.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. And you're just, like, feeling it, but not actually feeling it.
Yeah, no, and you are fully in control of your actions.
But the problem is that you're fully in control to the point where, like, the things that you're anxious about are also heightened. So, like, drinking also heightens your anxiety, and I have really bad anxiety.
Does it heighten it for you?
Oh, yeah. Like,
it totally kills mine.
That's shocking because, my therapist is like, drinking heightens anxiety.
Yeah, because it screws up your serotonin. Yeah.
So,
that makes perfect sense.
So, for me, it's really bad. And so, like, I can't follow through with anything in terms of, like, actually doing things. But then, like, I've done my, like, sexual encounters have all been sober. Mostly.
Interesting.
Most of them have been sober or at least planned when I was sober.
Well, that's good.
I go into these things already knowing it's going to happen. There's only been one, and it happened literally last weekend. That was full drunk, and I actually woke up regretting it because I did it, and I kind of it was more of like a peer pressure, like, dumb thing. Yeah,
see, then you're in, like, a gray area for consent.
And it was not even impressive, and I was like,
that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
So size matters for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not small.
Preaching to the choir.
And what I'm doing is definitely, like, Like, if I'm putting it in my mouth.
I was about to say, okay, so let's...
my mouth.
Yeah, let's get into that. So, what is the farthest you have gone? Like, what have you done since you haven't actually had vaginal sex? Like...
So I've been fingered.
Okay.
And then, like, I give blowjobs. Like, it's my job.
Oh, preach, like candy. Yeah. Yeah, I also give them out like candy.
Yeah.
But I enjoy doing it.
I love it.
Oh my god, it's the best.
And I take pride in it. Like, it's like a mission.
Yeah, I've often thought about putting it on my resume. It's a real skill that a lot of people just do not possess.
And I didn't know that. The first one I ever gave, he came so fast. And I was like, oh crap. Like, and then I like talked to all my friends afterwards and I'm like, dude, you crushed it.
Yeah.
Like, you did an amazing
job. Your jaw didn't get tired?
And I was like, no, I loved it. I wish I could I wish I could have kept going. Like, I didn't even get to do any of the things that I, like, heard about.
I love that. Most women don't like it.
I like it because I'm not focused on anything else, and you and I have talked about this, but, like, I can hear them. Mm-hmm. Like, I hear audible, like, feedback, and then, like, it's fun for me to, like, kind of, like, find out what I can do, get the reactions that I want.
It's like a video game. That's how I look at it sometimes.
I'm, like, fully manipulating them.
Oh, yeah.
Which is so toxic.
But, I mean, you're physically manipulating them.
Yeah.
That's different.
I'm getting something out of it, for sure. I think a lot of girls think they're not getting anything out of it, or actually don't end up getting anything out of it, but I definitely do.
It makes me super horny. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm...
And it's crazy because then, like, in the middle of it, they'll stop me, they'll pull me back up, and that's when not normal people, but, like, people who
have sex.
Yeah, would start, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's, sorry guys, the kids I live with just got home, so you may hear some stuff in the background. I don't care, I'm still gonna say cock. So, yeah, the guy I'm dating, he pulls me up halfway all the time, and he's like, I want to fuck you. I was like, yeah, let's do the thing. So anyway, yeah, so he'll do that. So you're right, that is a common
so, like, that's,
thing that
and,
happens.
like, that pretty much happens every time. So, like, they'll be like, okay, I'm ready to put it in ya.
And
I'm
you
like,
just stop them.
You are in me, but you're in my mouth.
Totally different. Have you ever been with a guy that will kiss you after he finishes in your mouth?
Yeah.
Do you love that?
I don't really think about it.
Oh, I love that.
I didn't know it was weird because the first guy I was ever with just did it.
That's awesome. I don't remember if my first guy did or not.
It was so recent. I remember.
How recent?
A little over a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I hadn't, full disclosure, full tea, I hadn't really even, like, full-on made out with a guy until after I graduated college.
Oh, wow.
That's the real.
That's wacky.
Yeah. Like, hardcore makeout. Like
in a sexy...
Like, touching of the titties. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And I still talked like I do. Like, I still said the shit I do.
I can't believe...
No one snatched this up.
Yeah.
I know.
I was going to say some version of that, yes.
Yeah, they tried. But I ran away.
And you're like, nah, bro.
No, so, like, in social situations, like, same with the drunk thing, I, like, run away. I'm, like, very weird about, like, public intimacy. So, like, that's why I just went on my first date, like, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, my God.
This was, like, the summer. This was truly hot girl summer. But
apparently so. I just learned that term, like, a week and a half ago when you told me the first time.
Uh-huh. So, and a lot of people are like, well, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just on a different path, guys. I'm just at a different pace. And I have, like, really strong friendships that I value so much more than, like, trying to find a boyfriend.
Yeah,
and that was college for me. I have so many freaking friends that I just didn't really need to go chase dick at the bar. And I didn't.
That's what's so funny to me. You were telling me past weekend you were at the beach, right?
Yeah.
And you were telling me that this guy, who I assume you're into because you keep talking to him.
Yeah.
He kept hitting you up to hang out, and you're like, no, I'm with my friends, quit talking to me.
Yeah.
I could not imagine. I've never had a friend that close where I wouldn't be like, see, I'm getting some dick.
That's hilarious because all of my friends are like that. Like, I was like I